morning, good afternoon, everyone. This is Gianmaria from Tilelook. In this short presentation, I just would like to show you our new features that we have recently introduced in Tilelook. For those of you, just to check, the recording is in progress, so it's fine. So for those of you that are new in this website, in the Tilelook world, we are a company that work in software, interior designing. We work nowadays with more than 2,000 retailers, interior designers, architects, and so on. So all the people that work in this specific field. And we provide to them specific software to create realistic renders. For those of you that know us, we have developed a really interesting tool that was called the design tool, which is the Tilelook 3D bathroom nowadays. It was and it still is a really powerful 3D software that allows retailers and all these kind of people interested in a project to create realistic renders in just a few steps. So the 3D bathroom was the only option that we had for many years, since 2012, I think. So it's kind of getting an old software, and we had decided recently to move on to introduce new, really powerful software products, which are that they can be seen here, which is the Tilelook Planner Pro and the Tilelook 3D Home. So I want to talk about the 3D bathroom because it's still available, but we're going to progressively, we're going to stop putting inside new features because we have some problems with the system, which is JavaScript. So this system that is oldish nowadays does not permit us to insert the most recent technologies to allow us to create virtual renders or panoramic renders. So we decided to provide it for at least 2 to 3 years from now, but then we're going to move on and to work to improve the quality of what we have just put on the market, which is the Tilelook 3D Home. So we have many subscriptions now. I'm just going to look at them now. Another important aspect that we have recently introduced, not only the 3D Home and not only the Tilelook Planner Pro, which is the 2D version, I'm going to explain it now, is the functionality of the marketplace, which is a really powerful tool that allows resellers and people that work in this field to get in touch with new potential customer that can find all the products that we have in our catalog. Nowadays, we have more than 200,000 products from manufacturers of 300 manufacturers, especially Italy and Spain, but many other. We have 30,000 3D models available, and for each one of these products is possible for a person interested to ask for a quote. So let's jump back to this side. When you register on Tilelook, the registration to the website is totally free, and also the possibility to try for free all these software. You just need to log in with your credentials and choose the one you would like to try. There are some limitations, of course, you can try for free all the functionalities of the 3D bathroom for 30 days. Meanwhile, for the 3D home and Tilelook planner, you can have always access to it, but there will be always some limitation to pro subscribers. So once you are logged in, you can check all of this and also go on this section, which is the marketplace, where you can check all the purchase requests that we have received in the last 30 days. More or less, we receive from 30 to 40 purchase requests per day. You can check all of them. You can check all the specifics. You can just select one. Let me just show you. You have all the list of brands here. Maybe what I suggest you to do is to go on the online shop settings, insert all the brand you work with, save your brands. So every time we receive inside the Tilelook channel, we receive a purchase request, you will receive a notification via email where all the specifics are available. And you will see something like that, where a customer, which can be private or professional, is looking for a specific product. So here you have all the specifics about what the customer is looking for. You just jump back to the opposite section, and here you just need to click on acquire request. Of course, for each plan, there are some differences. As you can see, if you buy the 3D home, you have also access to the 2D Tilelook planner, to the Tilelook bathroom, to the marketplace, and so many other functionalities. This is the discounted price that will be available until the end of the year. And of course, there are also the monthly subscriptions. So let's jump back to my Tilelook. Okay, let's start with the Tilelook planner. I've already opened my page. So if you click on this icon, you can access to this specific software, which is a CAD, a 2D software, really simple to use, that allows you to create a quote, to insert tiles layout and specific products that are part of our catalog in just a few minutes. So the only thing that you have to do, of course, is to log in with your credentials. Once you have done that, you can access to the previous project made in other moments, or you just click on new empty projects if you're looking for something, to create something new. You have two typology of project that you can create. There is the room plan view and also the wall plan. So a side view and from the top view. I'm going with the first one option. I'm going to choose my initial shape of the room. I'm going to leave the standard one and also the standard measurements, and I'm going to start my project. So as you can see here, we have the center part with our room and all the features available on the left side. So what I usually do here, we have a random pattern applied to the project. I just clean. If I want to insert another room, I can do it easily. I just select, this is just a little bit small, but just to get you the idea. So it's just recognized as another surface, so it's going to operate in a different way. And I'm going to insert a door. I can move easily around my project. Here I have all the options regarding the style and also a window. I just drag and drop in the section I'm interested in, and then I can start by applying my pattern to the surface number one. So let me just show you. We have many patterns available, as well as many tiles. So we just select the first one. We just look for a specific product. I don't know, maybe this one. I just click on it and it will be applied automatically inside my project. So you can move around also the tiles layout. I can adjust my rotation. Wait a second, I'm just logging again. Design tool, if it helps me. Page does not respond. Let me try this way. Sometimes it happens because the internet connection is kind of slow. So no problem. Let's start again. I log in. I continue. Check your activity now. Quit. Okay. Tack, tack, tack. No problem. Clean it up. No pattern. Add one pattern. Add this product. If you want, you can adjust the measurements. But now it doesn't work. I think it's a problem about the connection. I don't know why it doesn't work. Let's try one more time. So we go on tiles. We can choose from our huge catalog composed by 200,000 tiles. Then we can choose some furnitures here. I'm going to skip because I lost so many time here. No problem. I just click on a specific product that I want to see applied in my project, and I can move it on easily inside my project. I can add all the furnitures I want inside. So once I finished, now I'm just going really fast. For example, a toilet, really simple one. Just to show you how easy it is. Of course, when you click on a specific object, it will be automatically inserted in the center part of the project, and you can move it easily around it just to position it the way you want. So once let's say this project is finished, because I have to move on to the 3D home. There are three things that I can do. Of course, the first one is to save my project. Demo. I'm going to save it. Then I can create a PDF, which is a kind of a quote that insert all the products that I used inside the project, all the specification about the surface, and all the functionality, all the specification about the patterns, the grid. There are also all the options related to the positioning of the tile, the grid dimension, the color you can choose for RGB color, the grout thickness, the number of tile used. And another thing you can do, of course, is to create an Excel file where you can open it and edit it the way you want. For example, inserting also the pricing to show the customer the final project. So despite the problem that I had in this moment, this CAD is really useful. It's totally web-based, so this is another important aspect, because meanwhile the 3D bathroom is a software that need to be installed in your computer. The Tilelook Planner Pro and the Tilelook 3D Home are totally web-based. It means to say that you just click, it will generate a page on your website on the browser, and you can work from that space. So you don't need to every month. If we apply some modification, we introduce new features, you do not need to install them, and you do not need a powerful computer to use them. It will be provided automatically inside the website. So let's close this one and let's jump back to the Tilelook 3D Home. So what is Tilelook 3D Home? It's just an evolution of the Tilelook 3D Bathroom with all the functionalities the Tilelook 3D Bathroom had, with all the ones that are the most fresh one, the most up-to-date one. So for example, I just want to show you some renders in 4K that I realized with this software. Today is just a general overview of the 3D Home because it's kind of new, and you need sometimes to get really good at it, but it's really intuitive with its interface. So just to show you some project that I made. Of course, this is specialized for interior designing and realistic renders. You can create something like this and better, but you can also generate external views. So the quality of the image is really amazing. So let's go to the main interface of the Tilelook 3D Home. So first of all, we have the left part of our software that shows us the main functionalities. And here, first of all, what I suggest you to do is to check the measurements unit if you want to change them. I suggest you also to auto-save your project every 5 minutes. If there are any problems with connection or something like that, you know that every 5 minutes all the project will be automatically saved. And of course, you can switch languages. So you have many options here. Will be introduced many other languages in future, and that's it. Also, the design settings is important. You can check it by yourself. You can adjust some preferences here. You can change, for example, the wall height for the standard project once you create a new one. So for example, I want to change this one to 30 centimeters. So as I said before, this is a totally web-based software. It allows you to create up to 12K panoramic renders and videos using also the artificial intelligence. And first of all, I just want to show you how quickly you can create a room with this one. So you just draw your lines and the system will automatically generate a 2D view, and also you can switch to the 3D view. So you already can operate at the same moment with two different screens. You can zoom in, zoom out, you can move easily around it. You can modify the dimension just by dragging your mouse. You can adjust the dimension of your walls just by clicking on the opposite section. So for example, something like this. And of course, you can also do in another way. So I'm just clear view. You can draw your room just by drag and drop here. You have many views here. You can operate on the ceiling. For example, this is very useful when you're inserting some light inside your project. You have the 2D version, and you have the ROM version, which is really useful if I want to move around like I am inside my project, especially when you're working on something specific. And also, I'm going to clear view, 2D. Also, you can import plans from other places. So you have two options here. You have the possibility to upload an image of a plan from a JPEG, a PNG file, or from DVG. For example, planimetria, esempio. So for example, I just insert this image, really simple. You have two options here. The auto-generate version is in beta version, so I'm sure that once if you have to create in a few seconds an entire apartment, this is the right choice. If you need to be really precise on your measurements, what I suggest you to do, of course, is to draw it manually. So what the system asks you to do here is to let him know which is the measurement of the, for example, for this wall. So I know I need to be really precise. More or less, just to show you. So once you have done that, you can confirm. And you have the plan view with the dimension that you inserted before. So if I'm going to insert my lines, I can just overwrite the project. Now I'm just doing something really basic just to show you. I'm not an interior designer. I'm not as good as you to do this, but just to show you that in a few steps you can create your room. You click space when you want to move around, then you can edit all the, you just press X if you want to remove the option. You have all the wall setting here, and you can create your room. Just to show you. So the system will automatically recognize this space. You can decide also the wall transparency. You can decide to remove the image below once you have finished your project. And of course, you can also use a DVG file. So it's really useful to work properly. And for example, this functionality is not available in the 3D bathroom. So let's create another room. Something like that. I'm going not to be precise. So all these functionalities are matched with all our catalog. So we have a catalog composed by 200,000 products on the market from 300 brands. Nowadays, we do not have all of them, but by the end of the year, we will upload all the 3D models, which are 30,000, and all the 200,000 tiles that we already have for the Tilelook 3D bathroom. And also, we're going to insert all new typology of materials also. So for example, if you are working with some specific companies and you want to see a catalog inside the Tilelook 3D Home, you can just write to me an email at gianmaria@tilelook.com, and I will get in touch with you and with the company just to ask for the materials. You have to know that for the 2D products, all the 2D products, the upload is totally free for the companies. Meanwhile, there is an extra charge for the companies if they want to insert their catalog inside our ours. Yeah. So let's start by analyzing the wall. Let's just choose a wall. I'm going to move this one. So we select this one. You can see the blue lines here. I'm going to apply a baseboard. You can choose the style of the baseboard. We have so many products inside. So there is the Tilelook catalog with all the products that I said, and another catalog, a generic catalog composed by 100,000 products that many of them are on the market. You can check them. Of course, specific furniture and models for all this, every kind of project that you are looking for. So I'm just going to apply this one. You can choose also the material you want to apply. You can choose the texture. Here you have all these specific about which kind of product you want to insert for the baseboard. You can also insert the molding, and you can work with the 2D model. So here you have many functionalities. You can also choose to insert just a color on your wall using RGB, or you can go to the theme library. You go on 2D models. You select a specific pattern, and you will see it applied inside your room. So also here there are many products available, many typology of products that you can see applied. You can of course work at the same way with the floor. So I'm looking for something like this. I just drag and drop, and it will be automatically inserted inside my project. Another thing I forgot to insert, of course, is in the building aspect. If I want to insert a window, I just drag and drop it inside the project. I can also duplicate it. I can adjust the measurements. So I want 50 centimeters from the side. I just click, and it will be automatically placed in the right spot. I can duplicate, so the dimension of the window will be the same, and I can do whatever I want inside my project. I can also insert a door that you can see also inside the 3D render. So if we can operate separately in the 2D and 3D view. If you want, what I suggest you to do, if you want to modify something about the materials, use a specific tiles available in Tilelook catalog, I suggest you to work with the 3D view. So you can adjust all the measurements about the door. You can adjust the style. So here you can choose many typology of products. You can choose the material as well. So you can work the way you want. You can adjust all the measurements, and you can do the same thing also with with the windows. So we can adjust the elevation, I can adjust the style, I can adjust the width of the seal. I can use my tools, for example, the material brush, to copy a specific pattern and to apply to a specific place. So it's really useful. It's really useful. It's easy to use, and it provides you with all the functionalities um, for a powerful 3D software. So what I talked to you about before is that we have also a huge catalog composed by 100,000 3D models, plus 30,000 from the Tilelook catalog, which are especially, most of them are for the bathroom, but also here you have a specific section focused on the bathroom furnitures. So you can select anything of this one and you can see it inserted inside your project. So it's really simple to move on, to create whatever you want. You just click every time you select a specific object, or you want to modify anything, you just watch the right side, adjust the measurements, adjust the color, the elevation, everything is available on the right side. So as you can see, I'm not an interior designer. I'm not good in this specific aspect. What I usually do is get in touch with companies that provide us with their catalog, and I do the best to provide them inside our catalog. So, for example, I just want to show you something that I created with so much slow pace in another moment. So I don't know if I already have it right now. So the team space here, for example, is a render created in a panoramic view. What you can do here is you can copy the link or give to your customer a QR code, which he can, with the photo, he can look for it inside his phone, or you can just send using a URL. So it will open automatically inside his mobile phone. There is also the option for the VR. So once you send a project, a finished project to a customer, there is an option here that allows you to use the VR functionalities. So the spleen will be splitted in two. So let's just go back to the team space. I just want to show you another typology of project. But before doing that, I just want to let you know that you have all these kind of export for generating quote, inserting specifics about the product use. So here you have a summary. You can generate a summary. Would you like to save the design? Yeah, of course. So now it can be open. You have the bill of material. You can export this file. And here you have all the specifics about the product use. You have also the total price here. Once you download the sheet, it will be automatically an Excel file where you can edit it and insert the amount of money. Now he's indicated in dollars, but there is the option to modify the coin, of course. So it's really powerful. It allows you to do anything you need to do. you can, once you have finished, you have many possibility to generate a normal render. Usually when you want to see the draft, you have 1K resolution just to let you know if the project is fine for you. You have the panoramic view. Just to show you team space, let's go to a really good one. So I just view renders. So you have a render. Usually you select a specific spot where you want to take the photo, to take your render. You create a 1K view, and then you can upgrade the quality of the render. You can adjust the light. So where I was. Okay. From styler, I just can't jump back. So normal image. So this is horrible, of course, but just to show you here, once you have finished your project, you can modify the aspect ratio. You can add some light. So here is really, it's really useful if you are a pro user to adjust the spot where, for example, I want one over there. If you want to access to the specifics about the ES, all the typology of lights, the auto exposure. You have many other functionalities on the right side. So there are plenty of functionalities here available. You can also, if you have to create a specific room with a specific background, you can load it from external file. You just take a photo with your mobile phone and upload it inside the project. You can choose the environment. There are some standard backgrounds here available. There are also the advanced settings. So you can adjust all of this by yourself. I suggest you to test it, to have fun with it, and to see what is better for you for the project you're looking for. So for example, I'm going back to the team space. Let me see. For example, this is a virtual tour created by one of my colleagues. So this is the sum of many panoramic views. So you can, of course, as I said before, share this project to a phone of your customer. You can move around the project easily. As I said before, you can create also external environment, and you can move around. Also, another important thing you can do now is not exposed, but you can insert, for example, inside your project, a note about the product used inside the for the wall, for the floor, and anything. So team space. So I think that the main functionalities I already talk about them. What I suggest you to do when you log in inside Tilelook, the only thing you have to do to try for free is to create an account in Tilelook. You just enter inside the specific section, which is My Tilelook, and you just try out all of these software to see which one is the best one for you. And yeah, so as I said before, there are many things you can do with this Tilelook 3D Home. You have all the catalog available here. If you want to see all the models, you go to the theme library, 2D models, you look for the specific brand that you're looking for, you just write it down, or if you're looking for a product with the dimension, you can just write it down over there. You select, drag and drop inside the project, and it will be automatically inserted inside it. So it's really powerful. You can, of course, access to the function, to the specification about the RGB. You can adjust all these, the growth thickness. You can modify the rotation angle. You can insert the baseboard here again. You can apply all these settings to the current room. So I think that another important option here, if you like some products from the library or from any other part, you just click on this icon and it will be automatically inserted in your favorites one. You can also upload, if you do not find the specific product you're looking for, you can, of course, upload it by yourself. Texture and images, so JPEG, PNG, also combinations and customized models and 3D models. So the only limitation is we are experiencing now is that the format of the 3D model must be in a SketchUp file or 3D Max. So any other kind of 3D models can't be at the moment inserted in Tilelook 3D Home. But we are working on this aspect, and of course we are going to integrate any other typology of files. For example, the 3D bathroom allows you to insert DVG, DAE, SketchUp, OBJ, and so many more. In a short period of time, also this functionality will be available in Tilelook 3D Home. So I know it's a little bit earlier than I thought, but it's just a general overview, and I think that the presentation is finished now. I'm going to see if there are many questions about how to use it. If you have any questions about pricing, about functionalities, just let me know, and we can discuss it now, or I just close up the registration, and we will get in touch in a second moment. What I can tell you right now is that we are working on the creation of tutorials. So every 2 months, we're going to organize a webinar like this one, where we explain a specific aspect of 3D Home at Tilelook Planner. And we are going to create specific lists in the various languages for tutorials. So we're working on that. By the end of the year, all the catalog will be uploaded, all these tutorials will be uploaded, and that's it. So I'm going to stop the registration. If you do not have any question, I do not see nothing at the moment. Okay. So thank you for your attention. And if you have something to ask to me, just write me an email at gianmaria@tilelook.com or write to our website, and we will be available to answer all your questions. Thank you for your attention, and see you soon.